and Julia Sondu, showing you where development is happening. Please come and join us. Ghana goes ahead with $2 billion United States dollars Chinese bauxite barter deal that has conservationists up in arms. Ghana is going ahead with a controversial $2 billion United States dollars deal where China will build roads and bridges in exchange for bauxite ore mined in part of West Africa's Upper Guinean rainforest. Beijing has released a first tranche of funds worth $649 million United States dollars under the Sino-Hydro deal, Ghanaian Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia said on Monday. The agreement also included a 300 million yuan, $42.7 million United States dollars, grant and debt forgiveness worth $35.7 million United States dollars to help with Ghana's infrastructure development, he said. China would also help to improve the skills of Ghanaian workers through vocational and technical training schemes, Bawumia said. After talks with Chinese Vice Premier Sun Chunlin in Accra, Ghana's capital, Bawumia said 4 road building projects under the first phase of the deal had been sanctioned by China Export and Credit Insurance Corporation, known as Sinosia. We hope that the rest will come through by March of 2020, Bawumia said. Ghanaian President Nana Akufo-Addo, who reached an agreement on the project with Chinese President Xi Jinping at the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation in Beijing, where the West African nation also joined China's flagship Belt and Road Initiative, said he was hopeful that the remaining 6 projects, which were being evaluated by Sinosia, would be approved by the end of the year. The Ghanaian government has drawn fire from conservationists who said that mining bauxite, an ore in aluminium used to make products from aircraft parts to kitchen utensils, would destroy the ecosystem of the 233 square kilometers Atewa forest in southeastern Ghana. Atewa is part of the Upper Guinean rainforest, which is a critical ecosystem, according to the World Wide Fund for Nature. The ore will be mined close to the source of 3 major rivers that provide water for 5 million people. China is the biggest customer for African minerals and has invested billions of dollars in mining operations across the continent. Its major imports from Ghana include crude oil, aluminium ore, manganese ore and rough wood worth $2.4 billion United States dollars a year, according to a study from the China-Africa Research Initiative at the Johns Hopkins School of Advanced International Studies in Washington. Do Africa's emerging nations know the secret of China's economic miracle? Beijing exported $4.8 billion United States dollars worth of electronics, machinery, textiles, chemicals, plastics and rubber to Ghana last year, the study said. Between 2000 and 2017, China extended more than $143 billion United States dollars in loans to African infrastructure projects, more than any other nation, it found. China has similar arrangements with the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Republic of Congo and Angola.
So Ghana has long been exploiting these resources. That is why it is a bit strange when all of a sudden this becomes a big issue. We have had a bauxite company in this country for a long time, dating back to our first president's time. We've always exploited natural resources, and then bauxite has been one of them that we have exploited. Perhaps it has not been on the scale that we are envisaging to do with a 5% exploitation. So perhaps that is what is inviting the interest of Ghanaians in this. But natural resources, including bauxite, for a long time, in the 1960s up to today, have always been exploited, and we continue to exploit them for the good of the country.
Has there been moves from the government to establish more facilities for refining bauxite in Ghana? Is that part of the deal at all, or is that part of the government's wider thinking? And is this bauxite going to be exported raw and then refined in China?
So the deal requires us to give China's hydro a refined aluminium. So Ghana government, within the 3 years moratorium, is to establish a refinery company and begin the exploitation, refine it and sell it to the Sino-Hydro guys. After they have spent, based on whatever money they have spent on the infrastructure, we require them to put in place. As we speak, the company has been established, the chief executive and the board has been inaugurated, and the government is working assiduously to ensure that the processes required in establishing that company is done. And at the time of payment, we would have been able to have some money to be able to meet the obligations of government.
I guess the part that confuses me is, why do you need a deal like this with Sino-Hydro? Not you, but why does Ghana need a deal like this with Sino-Hydro? Why can't Ghana simply extract the bauxite, sell it out on the global market, and then whatever funds it gets from that, use that to pay for infrastructure? Why does it need to go through a barter deal like this and not just do what others do with oil and other commodities?
Ghana government has been sponsoring infrastructure through domestic revenue. It has also been sponsoring infrastructure through loans, including the international capital market participation, and all forms of, including even grants. What we know is that the volumes of resources required to close the infrastructure gap that we do have is completely inadequate. And devising any means that would enable you to be on track in meeting your infrastructure needs, in my opinion, is a way to go. There was no way Ghana government could have been able to raise the 2 billion outside the traditional streams of revenue mobilization to be able to embark on this massive infrastructure that will open the economy of this country in such a way that the economic activities would increase more inclusion. It would also open way for more participation that would in itself propel greater growth of the economy. So if government wanted to go into the market by selling the aluminium, fine, but you would need to build the infrastructure, and within that period of 3-4 years where you're putting your house in order, your infrastructure keeps deteriorating, and you continue to have the cry of your people demanding you to put the infrastructure when indeed you don't have the resources to do that. So in my opinion, once you have somebody who says, okay, I can give you that money whilst you put your house in order, and then you repay me after I have put the infrastructure in place, I think is a novelty, and is something that we all can embrace and ensure that indeed it inures to the benefit of everybody in this country.
So only the Chinese can offer that deal. They're the only ones who do that type of deal. So in this sense, this is very unique to the Chinese, right?
I think Ghana government is open to any discussion around innovation in financing. And if the Americans are ready, if Europeans are ready, why not? Ghana government has own.
No one, I mean, only the Chinese do this kind of deals, right?
Yes. As far as I know.
According to Deal, Ghana would exchange 5% of its bauxite reserves for $2 billion of infrastructure. But critics in Ghana and internationally contend the deal doesn't make sense and is just too risky both financially and environmentally. If bauxite prices fall, then Accra would be on the hook to make up the difference, potentially costing the country millions of dollars. Equally concerning is the fact that the mines are located in the Atewa Forest Preserve, one of West Africa's most important ecological zones and also a critical source for an estimated 5 million people. The government, for its part, has struggled to challenge critics and present counter-arguments as to why this deal is in the best of the country and will not jeopardize fragile ecosystems. Ghana, they argue, has been responsibly mining bauxite for years, so why all of a sudden is everyone so worried that this deal, in particular, is so risky? Henry Kurema is the head of the Bank Accounts, Reserves and Interventions Unit at the Treasury and Debt Management Division in the Ghanaian Ministry of Finance. He's a strong advocate for this deal as he believes it's the most efficient way for the government to leverage natural resources to build badly needed infrastructure without taking new loans. Henry joins Eric and Cobus to provide a different perspective on the Ghana-Sino-Hydro deal than what has been portrayed in the news media and online. It's important to note that although Henry is a senior official in the finance ministry, in this interview he's not speaking in any official capacity on behalf of the Ghanaian government and only sharing his personal views on this issue. Henry Kurema is a writer, a business development consultant and public policy designer. He currently is an economics officer with the Treasury and Debt Management Division, TDMD, of Ghana's Finance Ministry. This is the end of our program today. See you on Intervlog same time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you for watching Intervlog. Thank you.